What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Rafi16 here, and today we're gonna be talking about the new JoJo's episode. You know what day it is? JoJo freaking Fridays, bro. Like the star moment, the best moment of the week for me. Watching JoJo's, like, it's too good, man. Too good. And this episode to me, like, this stuff is so hype, bro. Like, let's just go over the things, because like I love the show so much. And today, like, I may have a new favorite member of Passione from today's episode, because Narancia is a savage. He's just, I don't even know how to explain it. So let me see if I can show you guys by telling you guys like what happened in the episode. So the gang is finally in Capri Island, right? We're trying to get Popo's fortune, which is a 10 billion liar, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody's there. Vito Mista actually got shot last week, and I'm sorry I didn't do a video last week, guys, but like I had lost my voice. I couldn't even speak for 2 or 3 days, so I wasn't able to make a video clearly. But I did watch last week's episode, and trust me, I don't miss any of these episodes. So yeah, they tie up Zucchero and the guy from last week's episode. The guy whose stand is called Craftswork, Arts and Crafts in the show. But yeah, Guido Mista has to get like stapled up by Fugo, and Narancia has to like duct tape his wound shot, and like it's crazy pretty much. So yeah, they're in the bathroom in Capri Island, and everybody's asking Bruno like, where's the treasure, where's his hidden fortune, well, Popo's hidden fortune. And he's like, just giving me a little bit more time. When they go outside, they see 2 janitors. Narancia goes up to one of the janitors, right? And he actually tries to stab one of them, and he gets like military style, like reversed, and he gets cut up by the person. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So he grabs another knife, and he's about to stab the person, and Bruno tells him to stop. And he tells all of them pretty much start bowing, because turns out that the small older gentleman is one of the capos of Passione, Mr. Pericolo, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Mr. Pericolo is a short guy. He came to collect the offering of the fortune, of Popo's fortune, so that Bruno would become capo. And I'm happy to say that in this episode he actually becomes capo. So that was like a milestone reached. I was so happy when they said that. I'm like, finally, Bruno's a freaking capo. Oh my god. So that being said, he had to inherit Popo's empire pretty much. The restaurants he runs, the drugs he sells, the harbor, everything Bruno has to be in charge of now, right? And with that being said, he also is supposed to be in charge of like any of Popo's unfinished business. And in this episode, we find out that the task of guarding the boss's daughter was going to be given to Popo, but since he died, Bruno had to take that up with his team. And it turns out that the other person, not Mr. Peripolo, not him, but the other person was the boss's daughter. And I'm like, what the hell? So now we know who the girl in the opening is, pretty much. And if I'm not mistaken, it's something like the boss in his younger days. He got with this girl and he got her pregnant, but he got her pregnant under like, he messed around with her with a fake name, with a fake alias. Nobody knows who the boss is. That's made abruptly clear in this episode. Like, even Mr. Pericolo, I'm just gonna call him Peripolo. Mr. Peripolo, he explains like, yo, nobody knows who the boss is. If you try to dig into the boss's background story, you're done, pretty much. You cannot do that. Like, nobody knows who he is, and it has to stay like that. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That guy must have some crazy power. Like, yeah. And so yeah, pretty much Passione, or Bruno's part of Passione, is tasked with defending her from some guys that are actually trying to murder and take over the boss's organization, pretty much, like over his territory and stuff, his drug trade. And Bruno has no choice; he has to take it up. And off rip, Trish is her name. She is like high maintenance out that ass, bro. I was so shocked when she came out the bathroom, like she changed clothes, and she told my boy Fugo, she's like, take off your shirt. And then he's like, why? Like, she's like, it's not that I want to see you shirtless or anything. And then she starts wiping her hands on his shirt. And I'm like, wow. Then she's like, go get me Givenchy blush. Go get me this like hella stuff, like specific high maintenance stuff, pretty much. And I'm like, wow, I did not expect it to be like that. So yeah, Bruno pretty much has an opening right there. He has a connection to the boss already, so he's happy. And yeah, so they go to this hideout. Clearly, we get to meet this guy that was petting this cat, which also plays an important part in the later half of this episode. Well, a little bit later in the episode. And he's playing with this cat, and I guess it's like a bunch of, like, another team of 5 people or 5 or 6 people, and they're actually trying to track down Wu Sharati. So the guy actually squishes the cat inside a bottle before he walks out to try to go chase and find out where Trish is or Bruno is. We skip over and we have a scene where Narancia is actually buying the stuff for Trish, and like we get a cut back to like a flashback to where Fugo's actually explaining like what to do, like not to come straight to their hideout, like to go around in circles a couple times, make some U-turns, just see if anybody's following him, and to jump into another car and then drive over there, right, to make sure he's not being followed. But Narancia, he's older than Fugo, he stated in this episode, but he acts like a little kid, and I like that. He has like a flip personality. It's so cool. So yeah, so he said he knows the plan, blah blah blah. And you know what really I liked about that scene too? Abakio was like, Bruno ordered Narancia to go because his stand will make sure nobody's following him. Like he has the ability to make sure that nobody follows him. And I'm like, oh shit. And clearly from the opening, you know, it's that little plane, but like seeing it later in the episode, that shit made it so much better. So yeah, so Narancia, he's driving, and he feels like something's off. And then he hears talking. He's looking around. Turns out that guy from early in the episode, he said his name, but I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. He said, like, he's like talking so much crap. He's like, oh, like Popo's body doesn't fit in the furnace. They're trying to cremate him. Blah blah blah. Then he's like, where's Bruno? Narancia's like, I don't know. I don't know where they are. And then he's like, so you're driving in a car that Bruno rented out. Like, how do you not know where he's at? He's like, well, I'm 17. I can't buy my own car yet. So Bruno rented it out for me. And like the guy's not buying it. And then he's like, so how are you guys members of Popo's like division, but you aren't at a Capo's funeral? And that's when it kicks off. And then Narancia's like, get the hell out of the car. He's tired of this shit. He's like, get out of the car. He has a knife in his hand. And the guy just attacks him with his stand. And that, like, he cuts Narancia. And Narancia's like getting pissed. And then the guy's like, listen, you're going to tell me everything I want to know. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make sure of it before we leave. You're going to tell me right now. And I know, like, Narancia, he's like, I'm going to kill you. And he, like, it's just a different person. His stand just comes out. Aerosmith. Boom. It says Little Bomber, but it's... I like the name Little Bomber, but it's Aerosmith. So Aerosmith comes out. And I think the madder Narancia gets, the more intense and savage the bullet storm becomes. Because the little plane just starts shooting bullets at the car. Brrr, crazy. And the guy in the background, he's like, what the hell's going on? He brings out his stand, Little Feet. Ugly stand design, by the way. I hate it. It's disgusting. And he's blocking all the bullets while Aerosmith is shooting him up. Bloop, 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 bloop. And Narancia gets up. He starts kicking the car. He's like, I'll kill you. And he's punching and kicking the crap out of the car. Blah, blah, blah. He's getting madder. And the guy's like, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. I don't know where Aerosmith comes out. He comes back. Narancia gets even more mad. He's like, I'll kill you. He's like he just kept repeating like, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. I'll make sure of it. And then when you see the plane, that scene was so cool. You see the plane slowly like go like this, and he drops a bomb. And I'm like, whoa, I lost my mind in this part. This shit was crazy. And like it blows up the back seat of the car, like boom. And I'm like, wow. Like I thought the guy was dead, to be honest. I thought he was dead. But turns out his ability makes him become smaller. And I'm pretty sure he makes other people smaller, because after this, like when he becomes small, he starts telling us about his power. He's like, oh, my power should be working on you soon. Should start working on you soon. And you see Narancia actually start becoming smaller. And I'm like, oh, snap. So the guy's hiding, and Narancia's like, not his skirt, but you know, he has something like, it kind of is like a skirt. So he's hiding in the skirt's back pocket. And he's like, I'll make you show me where Bruno is, blah, blah, blah. And he actually looks inside the car, and he sees like the stockings for women that Trish asked for, and the Givenchy blush. And I'm like, wow. And Narancia's like, I'm gonna make sure I'm not being followed. I'm gonna do what I was ordered to do, and bam, that's what the episode ends. So I already know next week's episode is gonna be beast. I was looking forward to seeing his stand in action though. Narancia, I don't know. It's something about characters that like have that different side of them that I always liked. Like they can just snap in a second. It's crazy. Oh yeah, man. But overall, another great episode for JoJo's. I can see that the art is kind of becoming kind of bad in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Like there were some scenes, and I'm like, it's kind of ugly. But yeah, besides that, like I enjoy every episode of JoJo. Like it's such a unique show. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. As always, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll be making more videos about JoJo's every week, as long as I have my voice. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Have an awesome day. Rafi signing out. Peace.